So this is our Bearsville hive. It's a Lands hive, quite large, and they just swarmed. I had been out of the house today for probably 20 minutes. Went to a gas station, delivered some bread, came back, and my kids have been trying to call me and I'd forgotten to bring my phone. So they were calling to let me know we have a swarm in the tree. So here we are. We had been waiting for them to swarm actually because that hive, being a Lands, has frames that are too big and they don't fit any of my other hives. And so I can't make a split, can't do a whole lot really. And so when they're ready to swarm, I just wait for it and hope to be able to catch them. So here they are. Brian's gonna help me out here. And we're gonna get them put in this box right here. Hey girls. All right. And you may not need gloves on. It's just if they come out fiery mad, they go for the phone a lot. So
Wait, why don't we get in good angle? We're good.
All right. I'm gonna try to get under this. There's like 3 separate. Hopefully the queen's in there. Everything in here.
It's looking good.
Yeah, so far that's gone pretty smooth actually. Maybe we'll be back to work in a few minutes. What's tricky is if the queen is like right on the branch or something.
Yeah.
It's harder to. Definitely there's a lot of them going back to that branch. Hey girls. Oh look at them around the bucket.
They're going in it.
Yeah.
So you must have the queen in there.
Hopefully. Are they? Do you want to see if they're standing over there? Can you zoom in on the hive?
Sure.
Stragglers basically now.
Well, they're all in that corner, so they might be fanning.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I don't know what they're really
I'm
doing.
confused, but if you look at the whole sky, they are coming more lower as opposed to focusing on that tree.
Here, let me zoom out.
If you look, there's a whole bunch coming in this area here.
Yeah, there is. Look at the tree's pretty empty over there.
That's good, and we may just have her then. It's fun when we can see her. Sometimes we catch her or see her and go in, but I think they're see what they're. Oh, there are still a lot going in the tree. But there's a lot right here too. So.
I don't know. I think that there's more over here.
Yeah. We'll let everything settle down for a sec. I don't want to leave them exposed in the sun. I'm gonna get a few frames. Out of the way. Oh, I love it. I love catching swarms. It's one of my favorite things. All right, one more frame. Duck your head. Coming in. How'd you get? There we go. All right. Oh, look at that bunch up there.
They are back up there.
They reconvened. Oh man. Because sometimes we just knock her out flying around the air and then she'll come back. Hard to say.
It's like dumping a puddle out and then they fan out.
Yeah.
Well, they went down in there, it kind of looked like.
Yeah, they just kind of melt into the frame.
Still a little bit. The wind isn't helping.
Oh, I didn't get very many.
Oh, that was only a couple.
It's like 10. Come on, girls.
Well, they seem pretty chill there. Look, they're just sitting there.
Yeah. I hope she's in there. Just making sure everybody gets the memo, you know?
Yeah.
Hopefully she's not still up here. There's not a lot in this bucket.
Well, I think we're gonna have to hope she's in there. Because, I mean, it's not that many more bees in the tree, are there?
Well, it doesn't seem. Every time we bring a group down, I think they get the smell of the pheromone and they go in there. So I think we're making some headway. But it's so hard to It's hard to know because there still are quite a few up there.
Oh, I can't really see it from my. Oh, the sun's like right in my eye. Oh yeah, there is a decent amount.
They just keep going right back to the tree. As soon as I knock them down, I'm going in there. Oh. I'm trying to knock them into the bottom of the bucket as opposed to like. That's kind of the nice thing about the vacuum is you just get them all, right?
Yeah.
That's the nice thing. And it's a lot more in preparation. You have to get the ladder set up. You got to get everything. It's kind of hard to do in the tree. This is a lot easier.
Yeah.
Okay. They definitely seem like they're in good shape here. It's not like they're all going back up to the tree.
I see a couple fanners.
Yeah. Let's see if we put the lid on a little bit. So they don't cook the hive. Oh, they're running in there. Come on. Right here. They got their Nasinoff lambs pointed up. They are calling everybody home. And I think if she wasn't in there, they'd be a lot more agitated, you know, and flying back up to the tree a lot more. And I think we did.
They would be like, no, we don't want to go.
Yep. Whew. That was actually really easy. That was nice. I'm glad we don't have a complicated one today. And sometimes what just takes a couple hours, right?
Yeah.
All right. They going in? Oh yeah, they are. That's good. Thanks for your help, Ryan.
You're welcome. Oh, I just saw some fly off.
Oh, back up to the tree?
Yeah.
If I forget that.
Oh, there's definitely more fanners.
Yeah. Yeah, they are, aren't they? That's good. Well, I'm wondering. I think we just let it go. We'll just go in, leave it for a little bit, and then I'll get back to work and we'll check and see. Check out the situation in about an hour. That sound good?
Yep.
Thanks, hon. All right, so we've waited about an hour and there are still 2 little clusters up there in the tree. So what I think is happening, either we've missed the queen. I don't think we did. I think what the other possibility is, we have a couple of virgin queens that swarmed out with the main mature queen, and so I think we have at least one of them in there, because the bees seem to be calm and coming and going, doing their normal stuff. Sorry, they're coming and going, doing their normal stuff. I think that they're pretty settled in. They're bringing pollen back and everything already. So I think we're good. We got at least one queen in this box, but I think we have 2 more potentially up there. So I'm gonna set up 2 mini hives, which I have one box right here, and I'm gonna put those smaller ones in here. We'll see what happens. And then if we end up with them back in the tree, then who knows what's going on, but at least we're not trying to combine some queens in there together with the main queen, which just won't work. So I think this will be good. Okay, so I shook those bees out of the tree, got them in this hive here. They're a little more aggravated for sure than they were earlier. So we either have the one queen and only queen either in this hive or she's in this hive. And I've seen a lot of action going on between the 2 hives, so the bees seem to be flying back and forth and checking things out. So we'll see, we'll give it some time. If she's in this hive and there was only one, then these guys will go into there, theoretically. Or they could just leave and go back up into the tree. Lots of possibilities. But I'm hoping, the ideal thing is that we have 2 queens, 1 in each hive. That'd be great. These girls are fanning their Massenoff glands as well, so they seem pretty happy here. Down here as well. The Massenoff gland is the little, when they stick their butts in the air, you see like a little light colored spot that kind of opens up. And that is a gland that sends out a signal. It's like a homing signal, and tells them that this is where everybody needs to come. See that right there. So that's a good indicator that they want everybody to come on in. But I've seen them do it and there's no queen too, so I don't know. It just means they seem kind of happy with the situation. And these guys were doing the same thing earlier, so and they're kind of running around a bit. I'd kind of like to peek in there and see how many bees are still in there. But we'll see. Only time will tell. I'm gonna put a roof on here. There are still some bees in the tree, but there's a lot less action. Not much going on. So it doesn't look like a whole bunch of the bees are going back up into this tree. So I'm thinking eventually these guys will figure out that, yeah, the queen's not here, and they'll either go back to the original hive way over there, or they'll find her in one of these 2 hives, because all these guys are fanning, so that's sending out the signal, and it should calm everybody down, hopefully. So that's plan. We'll check back in a little while and see what's happened. They're still coming and going. It's a few hours later, and there are still some stragglers. They'll kind of do that, come and go, but yeah, there's no group of them anymore. So they're down here. Everybody's getting organized, and this hive still has action here. I was wondering if they were gonna all go from one to the other. I put them close to each other so that they could smell the pheromones and everything. But yeah, these guys stayed put and they're bringing in pollen, so I think they're already getting to work, which is really exciting. I think this is fun. We'll definitely be building up the bee numbers again after our losses this fall. There you have it. We'll see. What I'm going to do is check back in about a week, and I'll see you know, which, if they both have eggs, or if there's one colony where maybe the queen hasn't come back mated yet. You know, who knows what's going to be happening. So I'm going to check back in a week and kind of check the status, see what needs to be done. And I'll probably I'll check in a week, but I'll probably give it another 2 weeks before I do anything. If one of them isn't laying in 2 weeks, then I might recombine them back together. But I don't want to do it too soon, because if there is an unmated queen, then I want to make sure that she has time to go out and do her flights and come back and have time to start laying. I don't want to do anything too hasty. But if we wait too long, then they can go into laying worker mode, and then they're kind of doomed. So it's sort of a delicate balance on the timing of everything. Oh, and it looks like the other colony there is bringing in pollen too. I saw a couple bees go in with pollen on their legs, so that's good. That means they're considering it home too. Maybe they have I don't know how they'd have 2 laying queens already. I think not likely, but yeah. Wow. This is great. I love these flowers because the bees, when they get the pollen out of it, shoot, I wanted to get another good view. It puts a stripe of red pollen on their foreheads. It's very cute. Oop, I don't know if you can see it. So sweet. First time I saw this, I thought my bees were all running into somebody's orange painted utility line stripe on the ground or something. And I thought, why are they all getting orange on their foreheads? And then I realized it's from these. I think it's is it Nesbit? I can't remember the name of this flower. This is the new hive. These are the bees we caught, half of the swarm. Well, probably this is 3/4 of it. And then there was a separate little cluster. Yes, you sillies. Okay. They were, yeah, because I was there. They're waiting for treats.
And then they just came and went.
This is the other little swarm cluster we caught, and they're still here too. So I believe we do have 2 queens in here. I don't see a lot of pollen being brought in though. So queen's probably not laying eggs yet. Maybe this is, oh, there's some pollen. So I don't know. We're gonna check in a week and I'll see. Oh, there's some more pollen.